my name is Alice, and today I'm going to show you a video about a patient monitor simulator. Now you need to extract the files. Once you downloaded the file, go ahead and double click on patient monitor, and this is in an exe format. Extract the file. Double click on this file, you see a new folder on your desktop. Double click on this. Then this is the actual window of a patient monitor. You can resize the window, and you can adjust the ECG waveform, EKG, change the graphic line, color, to whichever color you like. A blue color, click on OK. You can fill the graph, you can also fill the graph if you want to. The result will look like this when you change it. Now to revert back to the default one, you just click on the green, back on the green icon, color, click on OK, and then go back. And then the heart rate is 63, and it's decreasing to 62, and the SpO2 is going to be like this. This is a low SpO2, that means low oxygen rate. When you pause this, the waveform will stop moving. When you play it, or play it. And you can change the time interval from 10 seconds to 5 minutes. You can change the resolution interval to 1 second and 800 milliseconds. The waveform will change when you will change the minute to 20 seconds and resolution to 45 seconds of insured for data. And we'll change it back to normal. And then click on the back, then it will revert back to normal. And this is the pulse rate with 106/59, and the number is decreasing. Now to adjust this, just click on this, and you can change the alarm limits. You can uncheck or check the auto switch. When you click on this check mark, you'll no longer have an option for me to adjust this. And when you go to preferences, if you want to enable the sound, just go ahead and check mark the sounds. But the sound is not coming up from my computer. But in your case it should. But don't worry about that if it happens. Now button color will be, you can change the button color if you want to. You can change it to any other color you like. For example, like to have a blue color, click on OK, and then it will change the buttons to the like blue color. To bring it back, you should choose the white color, the gray color. Then when you click on back, you will change it back to the gray one. Now the background color. The background color is like when you see a real patient monitor, but the real patient monitor is background color is usually black, but on some printer monitors the color is white. If you want to change the background color, click on the color box, the black box, then change it from black to white. Then change the color to white. If you want to revert the color back to the original it has been, click on black, click on OK, then click on back as well. Now we are going to move on to the sounds. Click on this speaker, deactivate the sounds, click on this again, re-enable the sounds. Next we're going to the alarm limits. Now the lower alarm limit is 40.0 and the upper limit is 90.0. And if you increase the numbers, decrease the numbers, then the light will flash. And then to readjust these, but I don't know which level this. I know. It's 40 41 42.0. If I now the lower alarm limit is 42.0 and the upper alarm limit is 42.0 as well. These are just similar, same. But to readjust these, just go ahead and one and 1.0. This is the upper alarm limit. I'm setting right now. There's 5 points. 40.0. This one. Now, when you uncheck this, it no longer stops blinking. If you recheck this, it will start blinking. Now, we need to change the waveform. You just go ahead and click on whichever you like. For example, like to change to diastolic pressure. No changes. If I want to change it to systolic pressure, click on confirm. Then it will change the line. But it does not change the line, just change something like this. And if you want to change it to SpO2, this changes. This is the SpO2 line. But I do not know why this does not look like this, because this is SpO2 and this is SpO2 as well. Look, the number is matching. This is red and this is red as well, quite similar. But I don't know why this waveform is not like this pinky waveform. But that's okay, that's normal. If you want to change it to BLEV, just click on confirm. This is like having two pulse oximetry measures. If you want to change it to EKG, just go ahead and click on this, and it will look like a real EKG monitor with two waveforms and one SpO2. And if you want to change it back to the original one, which is diastolic pressure, click on confirm, and it will change back to its was before we change it. And we're moving on to the temperature. The temperature is like 37.0 and 36.6. Now this is the line of the temperature about a patient, and we can show grid lines. This is how a grid line looks like. but this is but it is a little bit difficult to see the numbers and the waveform and all like that, especially for doctors with vision issues. But we're not going to talk about it right now. But doctor can see this with the vision issue. If you want to uncheck show grid lines, then this will return to its black position, and it can be a lot more easier for doctors like that to see the results without grid lines. And the waveforms and all the things we discussed. Now when we go to views, when we click on this, we have two views here. Now if we want to click on this, it will show like this view. You can see the preferences and the views, and the exit button is all of them different diagonal way. No, it's not diagonal, Africa. This is placed differently. You can see the preferences is on the left side and the views and the exit button is on the right side. When we go to views, if you want to make it look like a real pressure monitor, you just click on this. This is the real pressure monitor as well. There's also puts best effort. You can see the sources EKG left is in here. Now if you want to, as you can see here, when we click on plef, it changes the numbers. You can see the pink color, and when we go back to EKG, it's the number changes 61, 62, and it changes dramatically. I don't know, it changes normally. And when we pause this, it will look, when I pause these all of the lines, it automatically stops because I paused it. If I want to replay these, I can replay each waveform one by one. And this is how a pressure monitor works, which is this simulator. And if you want to make it act more like a level other pressure monitors, you can always click on the white one, then click on OK, then click on back. I'm saying this again, and you can see this is how our pressure monitors look like. And this is EKG, heart rate, EKG, and look, these have combined with the pink one, which is for SpO2. Now the green and the pink one is flashing, blinking all together. And if we go back to the black one, we can click and continue, and we can go back. And that how the simulator works. Thank you very much for this. Thank you for watching this video, and subscribe to my channel and look at my other videos. Now this simulator is also reliable for other doctors who plan to use this simulator as their training purposes, or even for their personal use on their computers like I do right now. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for having a time.